Hey guys, Janice Petteway, Director of Brokerage Development for Exit Realty Corp International. Hope you're having an awesome day. So today our topic is following your yellow brick road, and what does that mean for you in your business? Sometimes I think we all get so off track and we're not paying attention to what's right in front of us, just like the story, right? So following your yellow brick road is to success in your business should be following what in your local market is about to happen with purchasers. So who is your next group of purchasers? Well, it's not really hard to figure out if you read and if you're paying attention, or at least getting on all of the things that I do and corporate does, and listening to what the articles are saying and the data is showing. So I've got two things for you this week to talk about as far as this goes. The first thing is today. We're going to be talking about the largest group of purchasers in your local market. So you need to look at that. So what I want you to do, I'm always asking you guys to run numbers, but what's the most popular sales number that has happened in your area in the last 6 months or a year? So you would go into your board of realtors and just run solds. You should be able to, at least you can narrow it down to maybe a few zip codes for where you actually work, or however you do that, to get an idea of what's happening in your area that you choose to run around in and list in and show buyers. Some of you guys that are a little bit more rural, that's a very big area, but other people it's smaller. So make that make sense. So you're going in and doing sold for the last 1 year, 12 months, and you're putting in that area, whether it's zip code, cities, whatever you do. And then I want you to do whatever is popular in your area. If that happens to be single family, put in single family. If it's condos, put in condos. If you want to run them both, great, but I would do it separately if I was you, just so you could really see the data. And then just real quickly, you should have a statistic button that will show you quickly how many in each category as far as price range and all of that stuff. If not, it's pretty easy to look at real quickly. You guys probably already know the answer to that. Let's just say your bread and butter is the first time home buyers, and that's for your area, that's a 200 price range. Then I want you to run things from like maybe 185 to 220. And I want you to figure out where the bulk of that happens. So you need to know where the buyers are buying. So let's say that it's a particular zip code, or even better, really strong in a particular large neighborhood or complex or whatever. Isn't that good information for you guys? Because coming out of this stay-at-home order and the market being a little slow, even if you're listening to this 5 years from now, this is all good information for any time. You always should be paying attention to the next group of buyers. Your next closing should be in this price range in this area. If you're paying attention to your local market, you will always be able to figure out where you should bet. Where should you put most of your effort in getting those listings, doing advertisings for that particular product, which is real estate, talking about the great things about that area on social media, etc. So maybe doing some Facebook advertising, geofencing, all of that kind of stuff around what you are seeing is actually still really hot in your area. So that should take you just maybe 20 or 30 minutes to really figure out what that is. Once you do that, I want you to plan. You plan for your success. What are you going to do about it? Maybe there's some different things you can post about that community. Maybe you can highlight some things on social media. The point is you want to try to have the buyers contacting you direct. Maybe you can do a mail out to that community, just doing a quick little mini market update and get on a pattern of doing it once a quarter. You want to start getting some inventory in that area, but first you got to figure out what it is. So get that done today so you can move forward. I'll have another good idea for you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.